Alright, welcome everyone. This is PapaSean, and we are looking at ARK Survival Evolved. Taking a look at the first few minutes in game. Looks like I spawned into a PvP hardcore server with quite a large base over here. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys how to get set up. And first thing you want to do is if you see a massive base like that, don't hang around it. Alright, so they've got mines, auto turrets, and they're saying, sorry, back off. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm running away from that, and I'm collecting by pushing the E key. And I'm just getting further away, trying to find an area with rocks, like big rocks. Alright, so I'm passing some dodos, so you want to keep in mind those dodos are going to be excellent sources of meat and hide at an early level. And sprinting, I used up my lightning bolt, that's the stamina. I'm going to rest a little bit here next to the water. If I push E while staying in the water, it will drink. Alright, so I'm also going to push the tab key and type in r.bloom quality space 0, and that will get rid of some of that glare that we've had. Alright, all these little rocks, you just want to pick them up as you run. You get one rock per, and it's actually much faster than if you were harvesting off. Alright, that little guy over there is a compy. You don't want to hang around compies because they all flock over to you, and before you know it, you're surrounded. And as soon as there's more than one, they begin attacking you. So bushes are going to give you the berries, which can be used for food and water. I'm losing health here while I punch a tree, but it's giving me wooden thatch. That'll give me what I need for the first item to equip. I need just a little bit more thatch, 3 more. So let's go ahead and get those. Alright, we can stop torturing ourselves and go ahead and craft up that, and it'll show up my inventory. By pushing the I key, you can open up your inventory. You throw that tool into the number 1 slot if you like. And now we no longer take damage, and we can get quite a bit more thatch and some wood. Alright, so we're going to want to continue doing this, getting a bunch of thatch and wood. We just got our level. And if you push the I key, it brings up your inventory. And then with that, you can also take a look at your craftables. We don't have any more there. I'm going to get some melee damage that'll increase. Normally I go with an axe and a spear, but because we're not around many rocks, which I'm going to have to get to one before I can get the axe up, I'm going to go ahead and keep crafting here. I learned the foundation. So this is if you need to get a base up and running really quick, and it also gives you lots of experience when you're crafting these. So looking at it, I need more fiber. That means collecting for more of these bushes. So I'm getting the fiber up, and we can walk while we're doing this, and this will give us plenty of food to keep us nice and fed, as well as plenty of water for us. Alright, so we can craft our first one. I put it on the hotkey bar so I can keep collecting and keep pushing those buttons to craft those. They give you quite a good amount of experience. We should be well on our way. Oh, no, about a third of the way through to level 3. So we're going to keep on collecting. So every time you do a collection, every time you craft something, you're getting experience. You're getting experience just from surviving. And since... Oh, so now we've got one compy following, and there's more coming, so you just want to get away from those little buggers. Compies are pretty swift, but I think you can outrun them when you're sprinting. I just came up near a Dilophosaur. I don't have any spears yet, and I won't get that till level 3 at this point. So running up to these rocks, you can jump with the spacebar key, and I'm getting up here away from those critters. Now I'll be able to craft the axe using the flint that I'm collecting here. I'm also getting some stone. Getting low on stamina, so if you push the X key, you'll lay flat. C is for crouch, X is for laying flat. When you lay flat, I'll push the K key so you can see I'm laying flat. It gives you the stamina back much quicker than if you were just standing. So there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and craft up that axe. Only need 1. I need more fiber for more of those foundations, and I'm halfway to level 3. So I'll continue getting these guys. Apes, that ape over there, he will beat you down, so you got to watch out for him. You don't want to bump into him. He won't attack you unless you bang into him. Alright, so you saw how I broke my pick. Because I had it on my hotbar, all I had to do was push the number 1 associated with it since I had the resources. And there we go again, we're back in action. Alright, so let's go ahead and add the axe to this as well. And let's go get some fiber. To get fiber, I need to head back over to where the bushes are. That's a Dilophosaurus. The bugs will attack you if you have to. When you don't have a spear, you can use your axe to kill the bugs. I'm getting really low on water, so it's good that I'm heading towards the ocean. Now, ocean generally are saltwater, right? But not in ARK. ARK has only got fresh water. You'll notice that when you run out of water, you won't regain your stamina. So you want to be careful there. You also see some stars now. There's a little hand key, meaning that I can push the E key and collect. But those stars, when they start getting filled in, you'll actually pass out and be unconscious, laying on the ground, unable to move or react until you regain consciousness. So now that our water's back up, we'll head over to the bush, get some more bushes, make foundations. So we got quite a bit of thatch. We have some wood. Now we have enough for foundation. We'll go ahead and make that while we're continuing to craft here. The foundations will be the base from which you build your structure so that you can be safe when you log out. Thatch is the lowest tier. It will provide you some protection against smaller dinosaurs. Larger dinosaurs will just plow right through it without even hesitation. And it will provide some deterrent from players trying to take you out. But again, if somebody's determined, they can get through thatch using just a standard pick or axe that you get at level 1 and 2, respectively. Alright, so let's take a look at what we need here to make more foundations. We're nearly to level 3. We can make just a little bit of wood here. And then that'll make our another foundation. We've got another foundation. Getting lots of wood. And with that next foundation, I'm guessing we should be at level 3. And we are. Okay, now that we're level 3, let's go learn that spear. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in melee damage again. We're gonna learn the spear. And let's learn walls and a roof. So we could learn the doorway and the door, but you can always demolish a wall. I think I hear copies coming up on me. Yeah, that's a copy, level 64. So go ahead and craft a spear. You're going to want not just one, but multiple spears. So let's hotkey that. Because as soon as the second copy comes up, this guy's going to want to attack us. So you want more spears because they break. There's a random chance of when they can break. If you attack dinosaurs with armor, like a turtle or an ankylosaurus, they'll all have an increased chance to break, or at least it seems that way. I think I'm low on fiber. Getting a little heavy, so we got multiple spears now. I'm going to drop the rocks since I don't necessarily need these at this point. And let's consume some berries. Take a look at this. You put it in a hotkey. If you just pushed it once or clicked it once, you'd only eat one berry. But if you hold it down, it'll eat through all your little berries there. And you notice how there's different colors for different berries. You eat the colorful ones. You don't eat the black or the white. The purple are actually really good for taming herbivores. The black ones will put you to sleep, and the white ones will wake you up. They'll also give you stamina at the cost of water. And narco berries are what you use to keep dinosaurs knocked out while you feed them berries. That way you can tame your first pets. So this Dillo's attacking a compy. Alright, so we came up there and we killed them both. You take out that axe if you want to get hide. If you want to get more meat, use the pick on it. You'll notice that the axe gives you more wood than thatch on trees. It'll also give you more stone than flint on rocks. And the pick is going to give you more flint, less stone, more meat, less hide. Alright, so let's take a look at hunting. You're going to get a lot more experience. You see I'm almost level 4 already. Now that I've got the spear, it's pretty quick. You can also keep harvesting those foundations like I showed you and make some walls too. But if you can kite the Dillo pretty good, you can actually, see one of the spears broke, you can actually kill these guys without taking damage. The one key thing you got to remember to do is sidestep the spit. It's on a cooldown, so it won't happen all the time. Alright, these bugs can be a nuisance too. And they will give you chitin, which is the 3rd tier for armor, chitin armor. And so there we have it, we're already leveled up. So you're going to want to collect the chitin, hang on to that. I think I made some bugs angry, so just walk backwards while spearing at the sky where they're at, and you'll kill those guys off pretty easily. Oh, and they tend to get busy on you. If you kill one of the flying ones, it calls generally all the other guys that are in the area. Alright. So now we got quite a bit of chitin. Take a look at our health. We're pretty weak there on. Whoop. And this is going to be it for me. Oh, broken spears. Got to keep backing up. And alright, so this is a hardcore server. So one thing I wanted to also show on the hardcore is that when you die, you're dead. You lose all your levels, all your gear, everything's gone. So I hope you got an idea of how to, I'll go ahead and spawn back in. The West Zone 2 is where I was at. So I've lost all my levels. If you were to play on a standard server, you'd retain all your levels. You just lose your gear, it would drop where your body is, and then you could go back and collect it. I could go and pick up the stuff that I dropped while fighting that Wendell officer. But the thing is, you only had 100 health, or I only had 100 health when fighting some of those bugs and whatnot. And without any armor on, they do quite a bit of damage. And hardcore, the dinosaurs and bugs and beasts and things are all higher level. So I'll show you how you can run back to your corpse after you perish. And again, everything is gone, and you'd have to start over with the levels. It's really not as bad as it seems. You can gain levels, especially quicker when you have a tribe that has dinosaurs. Once you get established, you just hop on your dinosaur, run around, kill stuff, and get your levels back. I think our record is, is it 1 to 50 in an hour on a Gigantosaurus over on the Carnivore Island, so don't fret, it'll be okay. Alright, so there are all those bugs still on the ground. Here's the bag. They ate my corpse, so you can just take all from inventory. And it's all back on me again. And I can continue on where I left off. We've got all the foundations. We got the hide. Let's take a look. Alright, so this guy, that ape, you don't want to get in the middle of that. These compies are coming over here. Let's go ahead and kill the compies. I'll see if I can show you, now that I've got some early gear, I can show you how you can get levels just by hunting back up again. There's a little blue +1 sign above the compies. That's their bonus for being together. They will have increased attack damage, speed, different cool little things when they're packed together, so you don't want to let them pile up. You see how that's 5 now. I've killed 3, got 1 level. And just walking backwards, I'm in trouble now that I lost the spear. But we can still walk backwards and hit them with the axe before they can hit us. I think I got some bugs attacking me now too. So this will be another death, I think. Alright, it's been a level 72 bug against my level 1 butt. But just an idea how you can get the gear back and move back into the levels.